Okay, so I'm finally sitting down and doing a tutorial on how I do my everyday foundation. It is literally or it's not late, it's late to me because I'm an old lady. It's 11:15. I'm gonna go, I'm fixing my hair like a dumbass. I'm gonna probably go and wash this off and then get ready for bed. So I hope you guys enjoy. I know it's all over the place. It's gonna take me a little while to get into my groove again, but it's gonna be okay. So the first thing I'm gonna use is my Too Faced Hangover Primer. I have dry combo oily skin, and especially during the winter time, I get really dry and my skin can get a little irritated. So I feel like this really does a good job of like balancing me out. Okay, and then next, before I do foundation, just in the oily areas, I actually grab more of like a translucent powder, and I just kind of place it where I do get oily, so like my nose and chin, for example, just to help absorb some of the oils in there. I learned this trick from Jackie Ina, and she's an oily skin girl too. Okay, and then next I'm gonna use my NARS Sheer Glow foundation. It's literally my favorite foundation in the entire world, and I put it on my Little Makeup Forever palette. I put too much foundation. It's really good for all skin types, especially oily. And I'm just gonna use it on the same brush I put it on, and then holding the brush away like this is if you hold it too close to the ferrule, you kind of don't get that really smooth finish that a lot of people are looking for. So you just want to hold it away and then just kind of start slowly buffing in. I'm just gonna move my hair out of the way and just go in and apply the foundation. And then wherever I do want the most coverage, which I do like a lot of coverage, I'm just gonna pat it in. And I haven't been updating you guys. It's been years since I last updated you guys about where I've been. Yeah, so the last update I did, I said I was working at Sephora, which I took that video down. I don't know why, but I just took it down. I actually don't even work at Sephora anymore. I ended up leaving after 2.5 years, almost 3 years. I'm not gonna make this into a whole why I left Sephora video or anything like that. I just genuinely just wanted something new and different, and I just wanted to try something different, or just something new, I guess. And so I actually don't even do anything related to makeup now. I just kind of just focus on my artistry currently and just practicing on other people. I stopped doing freelancing, all of that. Yeah, so I'm just working right now, nothing related to makeup, and I'm just, you know, living my best life. So then now I'm gonna grab a concealer. I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place one. I literally just got this today. I haven't tried it. I've been wanting to try it, so we'll see how it goes. I do like to go a little lighter underneath my eyes, and I put on a crap ton of concealer because I try to hide away the ugly. And then I just spread it on. I like to put it down my nose like that, on my forehead, and then just the tiniest bit on my chin because, yeah. And then I am gonna grab this type of brush right here, something nice and dense as well, just to keep the coverage on there. I was reading online that this concealer is full coverage, so I'm hoping it is, because I just love full coverage everything. And same thing, if you want to keep the coverage, don't swirl, just pat it in place. And so as you notice, I'm just holding the brush away. And I'm just gonna keep patting it in until it looks pretty blended in. I don't know who or what or anyone that suffers with seasonal depression, but that's just hitting hard, man. I just feel so unmotivated lately, and well, I've been unmotivated all these years, but anyways, yeah, so I've been feeling so unmotivated, and I don't know, like, I'm hoping to get out of this funk that I'm in currently, and I just hope that it'll pass soon and I can finally just keep doing what I like doing, which is makeup, which on other people. I like doing it on me. Doing it on me is fun and all, but like doing it on other people and seeing other people being happy that you were able to recreate this look that they had in their mind or anything like that. Like, that's just, I don't know, it's just a good feeling that it gives you, and I'm just here for it. I'm just gonna keep patting it in. I actually, with concealer, I bring it all the way out to my temples, and there's a reason for that, and we'll go into that in a bit. I actually accidentally broke my eyes, so cool. So then now I'm gonna actually grab my nudie sticks, the Bondi Bay. It's like my contour color kind of thing. I do cream contouring, that's my favorite thing in the world. I got this because of Genevieve. I want to be tan like her. She's fucking tan, she's beautiful. Anyways, so the cool thing, so the thing about contouring, which is what I get a lot, is where to contour. So I'm gonna show you my brush, like on my ear, the top of your ear. If you can go in with your brush and just kind of feel for your cheekbone, it's gonna be right here for me. But I like to go a little bit higher. But you can feel where your cheekbone is, and you can actually go in and mark it and see, just mark it in there, and that way your contour would actually be very fitting for your face shape. I like to go just typically really high like that, and then I know I feel like I have a big forehead, so I do a lot of the cream contour. I'm just gonna make sure that both sides are even, and it's gonna look fucking crazy, dude. And then I do my jawline, even though I swear I feel like it doesn't even work. Hopefully, like, to cut off some of the fatness I have, and just keep going. So it's gonna look fucking crazy, but this is what you guys wanted to see. And then, like, with what's left over, or not left over, but I'm just gonna do like 2 lines down my nose, just like that. So as you can see, it's like, it's all in there. It looks crazy, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep going in and blending. So what I'm gonna keep doing is just push this into the hairline, just like so, and then blend this. And then what I like to do with my cream contour is I blend it behind my ear so that like no one can see that I'm a liar. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep going in and like blend it out. So as you can see, the difference is like this side is like all nice and bronzy and kind of defined, and this side is like fucking crazy. But this is what I mean when I say like it blends beautifully. Like sometimes I feel like because I go so overboard with like wanting to look tan, I feel like I have 2 Hershey like Snicker bars going down the side of my face. And no one has said anything to me, so I'm just assuming everyone's fake and hasn't told me shit, that I look like shit, so I see ya. So same thing on the other side. And then just making sure that like to blend it right where I kept it, or like right where I placed it. Now I know it looks a little low right here, but like I said, this is just what I normally do. And then just push it into that receding hairline. So you see how it's a little low. So what I'm gonna grab is my foundation brush and just kind of go in and clean up that bottom, just like that. So this is why I always wait to set with. I use a lot of powders to set with too, by the way. Just like that. And then with the brush, I'm gonna the same one that I use for concealer. I'm gonna go in and just pat it in for my nose contour. I don't feel like I need nose contouring, but when you have so much matte product on your face, I just feel like my nose disappears, so I just added back on there just to add definition for my nose. So you can see like my nose is there now. So for underneath my eyes, it's gonna be a completely different powder. I'm gonna use the Revolution one. I think this one's new. I just got it today as well. I just wanted to try it out, and I'm just gonna use it on like more of a pointed brush. And since I crease a lot underneath my eyes because I'm an old lady, I always have to make sure I go in and like blend out the creases. I make the craziest faces, so bear with me. Yeah. Okay. So like that, I'm gonna keep making this like weird ooh face. Just making sure I go in and blend, set it before it creases on me. I picked up this powder because when I was at Ulta, it said that it was like waterproof and like flashback proof and all this. So I'm like, bitch, I need that in my life. And it was cheap. I think it was like $8, so it's still not. It's pretty not bad. So I'm gonna use the same thing. I'm just gonna set the side of my nose because, yeah, why not? Because I'm oily, especially on my nose. My nose is gonna be the oiliest part of my face. And second to my chin. I'm looking pasty. And yeah. Making sure I set like my smile lines because I can crease there sometimes too. And like right here, I always set it because I have like this little wrinkle because I do this a lot. So this, yeah. I just don't want it to show or anything like that. Cool. So then the next powder I use, Lancome Long Time No Shine. I got this thing gratis when I worked at Sephora. I like it. I mean, it's not, would I repurchase it? No, but I like it. It's not bad. I mean, I feel like it's too much money to spend on like a translucent powder when like Maybelline makes one that does the exact same thing, you know? All it is just a colorless powder that sets your foundation. And so like, because I'm kind of patting first and then swirling, I'm doing it very lightly because if you do it too harshly, if you do it too harshly, it'll actually take off the coverage of your foundation, and no one wants that. Because I definitely don't want that, you know. So I'm just gonna keep going in. Like, I swear, like, I use a lot of powder. I used to work with this one girl when I worked at Dillard's, and we were talking about like whether or not we set our faces, and she made the biggest fuss because I told her I used 4 or 5 setting powders, and she's like, that's nasty. And then she made me feel pretty insecure about it, and then I swore I was gonna change it, but here I am, still putting on too much fucking powder because I'm a dumb bitch. So then you can see I'm pretty matte. It kind of took away some of my definition that I actually went in with already. So then now I'm gonna go back in with my little pointer brush with the MAC Studio Fix in NC20, which is gonna be a little bit lighter than my skin, but I like this underneath my eyes just to help brighten it up before I go in with a lot of bronzer and blush and highlight and all that. Cool. So then now I'm gonna go in and like bronze or bronzer. So I use bronzer to contour with. So then now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I use this little like dome brush. It's nice and like condensed, like I like it. This has a lot of kickback. So I'm just gonna go in and like swirl to kind of define. And just same thing, kind of where we already put the cream contour. Just go in and like add a shit ton, dude. This side of the face is starting to get some definition as opposed to the other side where there's literally no definition. This is how I catfish everybody. Same thing on the other side. Does anyone else struggle putting on like makeup on their left side or like right side, whatever part that you're not dominant? I always struggle with my left side. Like, I feel like it just doesn't come out as blended as my right side, and I feel like I have to spend the most amount of time on my left side. Some days I get lucky and I'm gonna use the phone. Sometimes I get lucky and they come out looking the same, but majority of the time they don't. And I have to spend like extra time blending out my contour and just making sure it looks even, so yeah. And I like legit don't stop until I have like chocolate bars down the side of my face. Because that's what delusional me thinks skinny people look like. Crazy. Looking in the phone, I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, why am I doing this? So I like to push my hairline back, or my non-existent hairline, and just push the bronzer in there so it doesn't look like I have floating bronzer. So like what that means is like people kind of stop right there and it has like the weirdest like line of like just their skin tone and then boom, bronzer. I hate that. Shit's stupid. Just don't think it's flattering. So I'm gonna use more of a, so if you want to learn how to contour your nose but do it in a lazy way, just grab like a big fluffy brush, top off the excess like that. You saw that shit flying everywhere. Like holding it back and just going back and forth down as close as you can to the edge into the brow, down there. Same thing on the other side. This is literally the easiest way I found to do nose contouring because I'm lazy. And like when I would do makeup on my clients, I would use a blending brush because I was like, I don't know, I feel like when you go in with more of a condensed brush, you have to spend so much more longer blending it out, and the little blending brush does it for you. So, and I like to put it into my brow bones, or like into my brow, not brow bone. So as you can see, like, not really, but I'm starting to get definition. Okay, then next, I'm gonna add another bronzer. Are we surprised? No. I'm gonna use more of like this domed kind of like brush. Some like hair on there. And I swirl the shit out of this shit. So this is gonna be more of like a lighter bronzer. It doesn't really have, it's not as dark as the first one I used. But I just use this one to like kind of diffuse the edges and the lines. And just make sure that my other bronzer is like blended pretty well into my skin. And I don't mean to go too fast, but this is just how I normally do my face makeup. Like I normally feel like I have to go fast because usually when I get ready for work, I'm usually running late and I'm like always on a fucking time crunch and shit. And, like it doesn't look this pretty in person. It looks prettier on the phone, on camera, so that's good. But in person, it looks like clown makeup. Like, okay, so I always get worried that I'm gonna look like a clown. It's my MAC blush in Warm Soul. This shit's my favorite blush ever. Like, if MAC were to discontinue this, I would fucking die. I'm just gonna grab like the dual fiber brush, and I swirl the shit out of it. Like, I get so much. And then I barely tap off the excess. And then I just kind of brush it up and into my temples and right there. So one time I went to go get a $1 drink from McDonald's through the drive-thru, and it was literally like I had time and I was on my way to work and all that, and this lady, when she opens the little window thing to get my card, she looked at me dead in the eyes and said, "Wow, you must really like makeup." I felt insulted, dude. It just made me feel like, it like started making me question myself, like, do I look like a clown when I do my makeup? Like, I know I put on a lot, but is it that bad? Did I stop doing it that way? No. But it just made me question everything, dude. With my blush, I like to just put it on my nose. Why? I don't know. I know my nose is naturally red and I'm adding more red back, but in my mind it makes sense. Please don't question me. And then highlight, I'm just going to use my Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. Because is it my favorite? No. But I'm going to keep using it until I'm done with it. I'm going to use more of a blending brush for eyeshadow, and I'm going to use the tip like that. I feel like this is the best way to apply highlighter because when you go in and apply it, it just does the blending for you. And if you're a little not sure where to like place highlighter, I used to tell my clients, it's like, think about your face being like a little more of a C shape and go from there. I like to extend mine more inward, or like bring it in more, just so that, I don't know, I just like to look tan and like dewy, like, you see that? Hell yeah. Same thing on the other side. I always do the tip of my nose. Even though I'm oily, but you know. Bug life. And then down the bridge, I kind of do like a little exclamation mark on my nose. Why? I don't know. I just do the things that I feel like would make me look pretty. Does it actually make me look pretty? No. And then the Cupid bow. tiniest bit, dude. Fucking swear, the tiniest bit. See, I'm tapping off so much on the chin, because, and see, that's too much already. If you put too much highlighter on the chin, dude, like, you just look fucking sweaty. It does not look appealing. It does not look that great. You just look oily and sweaty. And before I do my brows, I'm just gonna do a quick little spray. This is a Revolution Pro Hydrating Matte Fixing Spray. So I'm just gonna go in and like kind of just do my brows, fill them in. Just kind of start from there. And this is hard to do without fucking contacts on, just so you know. And I'm just flicking up the pencil. I already fucked it up. Just flicking it up right here. And now with the spoolie side, just go in and brush it out and blend it out. Make it look a little bit more natural. No brow. See, just kind of just frames the face pretty well. So just, if you don't do your eyebrows, start doing your fucking eyebrows. And you frame your face and you just kind of tie the whole look together too. I'm like hunching over, like I just can't see. Okay, I'm sorry. Just like that. So then now I'm gonna use my favorite mascara, which is the Hourglass Caution Mascara. This is like my 5th tube of this. Shit's fucking great. I fell in love with it right away, and I've been buying it non-stop since. Well, except for the brand rep. Shout out to you, Justin. He gave me one more before I ended up leaving Sephora, and I cherish him for that because he knows this is my favorite mascara. Like, anyone that tells me what's a good mascara, all of my customer or like clients, I would tell them that this one was like the shit. So then I'm gonna grab like what's left over. I'm not gonna put it back in there, and I'm just gonna go in and put a lot of like mascara on the bottom. All right, buckle down because I'm gonna teach you how to put on false lashes. So you just want to grab like a glue that you can easily brush on. I use the Duo one. I like this one because it has the black glue and the clear glue. If you're inexperienced with just putting on lashes, I would really recommend putting on using the clear glue as opposed to the black glue. And then once you're more experienced, and that's when you would want to switch to the black one. So anyways, so I have my little lash right here. It's really small, it's tiny, it's a baby. I'm gonna grab my glue so you can see it's a brush. And right here where the little, it's kind of facing this way, that's where you want to place the glue. So I'm gonna show you right here. You want to do a thin amount, because if you do a crazy thick amount, it's gonna take forever to like the glue to get tacky. And I like the brush on ones because it gets tacky a lot faster than like the squeezy tube kind. And yeah, okay, so then now while it's getting tacky, I like to like do this just to make it more into my shape of, or the shape of my eyes. And then the cool thing about the Duo ones is that like once it's clear, or not clear but like tacky, it kind of turns into like this bluish color. Once it's like that, what I have to do is grab my mirror, hold it down this way. Like if I hold it up straight up here, you're gonna end up putting it higher up than like your lash line. I'm gonna hold it up lower, move my hair, and then just go in and place it. And then like once you place it, you just want to make sure that it's as close as you can get it to your lash line, so it looks a little bit more natural. Then you can look up and like just readjust it, give it a little push up, and then boom, you got your lash on, girl. You want to make sure the glue is tacky, so like you want to wait like at least 20 to 30 seconds, because if you put it on right away while it's still wet, it's gonna like move around and you'll get glue everywhere. It is not, I don't know, that's what I think my biggest mistake was, not waiting for the glue to get tacky. So then now I'm gonna do lipstick. I do very little lipstick, and if I do lipstick, it has to be very nude. It has to look kind of like concealer. I'm gonna use the NARS, what's this? It's in fucking French. I'm not reading that shit. My lips are always chapped, so I try not to put on so much lipstick, but I actually really like this one. I got it from Ulta for like my birthday gift. It stays on most of the day, and it's actually pretty kiss-proof for a bullet lipstick. And this is my everyday foundation routine, I guess. Like when I'm going to work, this is what I normally do, foundation wise. Makeup wise, like when I'm short on time. So there you guys have it. My foundation routine, I guess you can say, and like the rest of like my everyday makeup. I really hope you guys enjoyed this and that you at least learned something new. I promise I won't take years to do this again, so yeah. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Thanks for watching.